Hello everyone. So I'm talking a little bit quiet because something that never happens has happened. Both children are asleep. Pollyanna has stopped having her daytime naps, but today I was cleaning for part 2 of my full house clean, and so I gave her the iPad. That seems to be the only way I get to clean during lockdown, because obviously Adam's working up at the top of the house. And so yeah, I give her the iPad anyway. So she was colouring on her bed on the iPad, and then she fell asleep while I was cleaning her bedroom. So she's still asleep, and it's so nice to have like a little bit of me time. I've just been sat in the living room watching some YouTube videos and just trying to do some of my to-dos. So it's Tuesday today, and I thought I'd film today because we have some deliveries come in. We have a delivery from Mealy Joe for Alfie and Pollyanna. It's the first time I've worked with them. I'm working with them on a gifting basis, but I've wanted to work with that brand for such a long time, so waiting for that delivery to come. I've also got a new hairdryer come in, which also curls, and I saw it on Rosie Londoner, and anyone who follows Rosie knows that she has the best hair in the industry. It is so bouncy. She goes for blow dries quite a lot, once a week I think she says in one of her posts, but obviously during lockdown that has been taken away from her, so she has found an alternative, and she's done a video on her IGTV and it looked incredible. So I'm gonna wash my hair with you all today and give it a little curl and we'll see how I get on with it. I'll link everything that I show you in the description box below, but I just wanted to share with you a few changes that I've made. I have been feeling, not this week, definitely not this week or last week, I just keep having a few down days, and I know it's really hard because you can't compare it, like everything, this situation is very different to normal life, being with the kids 24/7, having to work around the kids, like working till 11 o'clock at night I am, and kind of not having a break. Pollyanna would normally go to nursery 2 days a week, she would go to my mum's once a week, Adam's mum's twice a week, and I think it just, some days it's a lot, and I have been feeling a little bit down, a little bit useless, and like I'm not good enough for anything. And it was really getting to the point where I was like, am I okay? I think even Adam was like, oh, are you okay? Like there was just days where I just sat there and I just think, what am I gonna do today? I've got nothing to do. What am I gonna do? But I've snapped out of it and I've been so good. So I've started making more lists. I'll show you what I got. I picked up a new planner, and I am very much a planner diary person. This one is 1 day at a time. I will link this down below. I got it on Amazon. It's from an American brand, and it has the month list, which I really like because then I'll tend to write my videos and blog posts that I have planned for that month, any paid work that I've got, birthdays in there as well. And then it also has a kind of monthly, I don't know what it is, but like goal page. So you write the own month in. It's a 6-month diary. So I started this in May. You write your goals, you write a monthly to-do list, really important things that you want to get done for your month. For me, I use this as things that I want to get cleaned throughout that month. Cleaning with children is so hard, like trying to fit things in all day. It's impossible. So I have found doing a monthly to-do list has really been helping. If I have a couple of minutes to myself, I will take a look and think, what can I quickly tick off? You can write some notes for that month, and then at the end of the month they have a monthly reflection, and you can fill this out. I've never really done one of these before, and then you can put highlights and wins, challenges and lessons, and what can I do to improve next month. It also has the daily pages through the weeks. So it's Monday, you fill the date in. It has top 3 things to do today, gratitude, which someone actually said to me that filling out a gratitude is the best way to feel more positive, like waking up and listing 10 things that you're grateful for. So I've started to do that every single day as well. So then we've got a to-do list for the whole day, which there's quite a lot there. Sometimes I find that there's not enough, but this has been perfect. And then some self-care, and this, I think this is so important, even from little things. Like yesterday I put shower and shave, which I didn't get to do, TMI, but self-care is so important, and little things like working out, going for a walk, that you might forget to do. Like I could look at this and think, do you know what, I'm going to do that, I'm going to work out today. And then I just put notes, videos that are going to be going live and things like that in there. And then at the end of that week, so once I've finished Saturday, Sunday, it will have a weekly reflection. Now I really love this because it has a habit tracker. So for me, I put Coca-Cola, how many Coca-Colas I've had, because I'm trying to only drink it at the weekends. I'll put in how many times I've worked out, and then my goal will be 4. And how many bags of crisps I've had, because I'm trying to cut down on them. So it's just a real way of keeping an eye on things and monitor, like, I guess it inspires you to do better because you're writing things down. So you'll describe the week in one word. You'll say, how did I do this week? My top 5 achievements, highlights and challenges, how I can improve next week. And, oh, sorry, so this page, yeah, so that's the end of the week. And then when you start a new week, this is how it looks. So you'll put 3 top things that you want to get done for that week. For me, I put in my 3 blog posts because I'm trying to blog 3 times a week. You'll put a weekly focus, and then, yeah, like I said, the weekly to-dos. So they do, yes, so there's monthly one and a weekly one for that as well. For me, I think that has been a big change in my mood, and it's kind of, if I feel like, oh, I've got nothing to do, I'll just go look at that and I'll think, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to clean the cupboards, or I'm going to edit the video, give the kids the iPad. It doesn't matter. Like, I guess, like, no one wants to just give their kid the iPad, like it, but I've got to the point where this is such an unusual circumstance that if she's on the iPad for a little bit longer a day, doesn't matter, as long as we've all got through that day happy, then that's all that matters. So yeah, there's my little rant. I've been talking for 8 minutes now, so I'm gonna leave it here and just film for the rest of the day. Our new shed is in and it's up. Adam put it up himself. We've done 1 coat of white paint, so it needs 1 more coat, and then I'm going to paint around the windows, and it's got like a little frill. Hello Gully Gully. It's got a little frill on it, which I'm also going to paint like a really pale blue, and then put like a sailor thing here, so it will look really beachy, hopefully. And another thing, looking out at the windows, I don't know if you can see, the windows are so dirty. I'm going to actually write that on my to-do list. So I'm going to go back. Should I do it this week or should I do a monthly one? So clean windows, is that on there? No. Clean shower room. Oh, done that today. Clean toilets. Oh, I need to do the downstairs toilet. Wash sofa. Descale. Oh, clean windows is already on there. So yeah, that's what I do for the little month. This month I've got dust skirting boards, clean shower room, clean bathroom, clean toilet, wash the sofa, descale kettle, clean windows, and sofa clean. Oh, that's on there twice. That's how important that is to me. I've done 1 sofa, I have to do the other one today. Still sleeping. She woke up at 5 o'clock today, and I think that's why she's gone for a nap. Alfie, hello. I forgot you had a naked nap. Hello. Was it a good one? Was it a good one? Yeah? Oh yes. Are you showing everyone your 2 top teeth? Your 2 top teeth. Show me again. But there they are. There they are. And his 5th tooth is coming through. There they are. Yeah. Oh, my little baby boy. Guess what? Your sister's sleeping. She's sleeping. I know. It's crazy. Should we change your bum bum? So we've got Alfie's lunch. And Pollyanna's actually. I've just dished up Pollyanna's here. So chicken, peas, sweet potato, courgette, red pepper and onion. And Alfie's is going to be a little bit blended, but not fully blended, because he's got a bit better with textures now. So it's so good and so easy that they can have the same lunches now. Come to mummy. Come to mummy. That's it. Come on then. Come on then. You know, Blue. That's okay.
Alfie.
You're pushing Alfie. Okay, she just got my ankle.
Mummy.
Sorry. Okay, excuse me. You got to turn him round. That's it. Push. So the lunch that I just made this amount of portions plus the one that he had. He has about 3 cubes now. So I then freeze it and put a label on them, and that will do for 3 more lunches or dinners. So the first delivery has come. I got this hair towel from Wilkinson's, and it's just dry my hair. I put a hair mask on, which is something I have not done in years, and I just can't believe it. I think I'm going to make this a thing, but although it's Tuesday, but I'm going to make it Mummy Monday. So on Monday I'm going to make sure I do things that will make me feel good. So fake tan and put a hair mask in and just pamper myself. I've got some of these as well, Invisibobbles. So I don't normally sleep with my hair up, but I have noticed that with sleeping with it up in a pineapple, it doesn't go as greasy. So I'm going to start doing that, and also it keeps your curls in. So I do only do it when I curl my hair, I tend to sleep with it up. Otherwise you end up with a really flat bit at the back of your hair. Today I had one of these samples. I don't really have many hair masks. This is Hair Ritual from Sicily, and it contained 4 botanical oils, and it was a hair and scalp care. So I really gave my head a good massage, and I kept it on for 10 minutes, and there's some left in that, so I'm going to use that again next week on Mummy Mondays. Let me know who's going to join me on that. I really think it needs to be a thing. Pollyanna just played in her bedroom, and Alfie was just in his little bouncer, and then when I got out and put the hair mask on, he was getting a bit tired, so I've just put him in for a sleep, and Pollyanna is just behind me. I've given her the iPad again. This is it. I realised that my my name and address is on the front of it, but this is it. It's called the Salon One Styler Hairdryer and Volumizer. So we're going to give it a go. It's pretty massive. I've always wanted to learn how to blow dry my hair at home, and I just can't get on with it. The fact of like having a brush, having to turn it, it just doesn't sit well with me. But I always love how my hair looks when I leave the hairdressers. Very pretty. It's huge. It's really big. Obviously the first time using something, it always takes a few goes. I'm going to put some L'Oreal Extraordinary oil on. I've always put oil on my hair, always. I think it helps just keeping it smooth and maintaining dead ends, and it just makes my hair feel better, and it helps the brush going through it as well. Also, I'm in my, if you can see marks on this dressing gown, it's because it's my fake tanning one. So that's why there's marks on it.
Late at
result. It's not as curly as how hers come out. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I need to do something different. But I'll try again with the second layer. Try maybe taking it off and then doing it. I don't know. Alfie's just woke up. We're going to pop him on the side just while I finish on my eye, the top of the hair. It doesn't look anything like how she done it. I think it is something that is going to take a little bit of practice. But it does dry it nicely, and it does feel like how it would when you come out of the hairdressers. It feels like a blow dry. But I think you've just got to get used to that technique. It dries it to a point where I wouldn't have to do anything to it, but it isn't that massive kind of blowout that I thought it was going to be. So, oh my god, I've got a really big breakout coming up here. I can't believe this is the next day of what my hair looks like. So after I'd done it yesterday with you on camera, I was like a little bit disappointed. I was like, oh, it doesn't look very good. And then I just put my hair up in a pineapple with using the invisible scrunchies and slept in it and took it out this morning, and it feels, the hair mask has made it feel so soft and bouncy. I feel like I've come out of the hairdressers and they've just done this. I'm so impressed. I done the front of my hair the wrong way, so I done it inwards, but I should have done it this way so that it flows off my hair, but it's got like a really funny kink, hence why I've like put it up in this little kind of top knotty thing. But look how, oh my god, it's just so, yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's incredible. And also look how many grey hairs I've got. So our camera got cut off earlier, and I don't even know what it was I was saying, but our delivery has arrived. No, Pollyanna, wait a minute, sit here. And Pollyanna has already started tucking into it. So the order is from Mealy Joe, and it's the first time I have shopped online there, and let's push it back a little bit more. And they kindly sent us a voucher to spend online. Everything that I picked, we picked ourselves. So it's an online children's store that do lots of different brands. I'm just going to go through and show you what we got. So, Pollyanna, who's this one for?
Teddy!
It's a teddy bear. This is for Alfie. Got him a Polo Ralph Lauren t-shirt, and he's actually got the jumper to match this as well, so we thought that was a nice idea to get that. And then look, who wears t-shirts like that? Who's it for?
Alfie!
Yeah, another polo top. This one's for Alfie.
This for me.
This one.
Me!
And then, yes, this one is for you, but this one looks a bit too small. So this is from Tartine Chocolate. And it's a beautiful frill. It's very vintage looking and reminds me of just like a little smock dress that would be worn in the olden days, and I really love that style. Can you have a look at it on you actually, Pollyanna? I think, so we got 2 years. I think she's gonna need 3 years, so I'm gonna have to exchange this one, I think. But it's so beautiful, and it buttons up all at the back, like so. That's for you, isn't it, Pollyanna? Do you want to see what's in this one, Pollyanna? You open that up. We've also got Alfie some Silarus Paris shorts. Both of these children need so much more summer clothes, but because of the coronavirus, I haven't wanted to do a lot of shopping. So So yeah, their summer wardrobes have been slacking. So that was those. They're elasticated. They're a really nice kind of thin, lightweight fabric, perfect for summer holidays and our hot summers here. This one is for Pollyanna, and it's from Mona Lisa, and they do so many gorgeous, gorgeous children's. I don't know if they do adults as well. I've only ever seen them on children's websites when I've been looking. Headbands and scarf, like head scarf. This is for Pollyanna for when we go to the beach or anything, and it's a little head scarf, and it's got the M detailing on there, and it's got watermelon, strawberries, cherries. Oh, 1 minute, Alfie. So that goes on your head, Pollyanna. Huh? So this is a little headscarf, and I got it for when Pollyanna is on the beach. It will keep her hair out of the sand, and I thought it was really kind of 60s inspired. Very cute. So we'll put that back in there. And then I've got Alfie and Pollyanna matching swimwear from Maria Bianca, and Alfie has the little swim shorts, and they have what? Yeah, you've got the swimming costume. And what's on them, Pollyanna? Cherries. They're little red cherries, aren't they? Yeah, and it's got a bow on them. You can't talking with your mouth full. And Pollyanna's is, it's got this lovely red stripe frill. You're gonna wear this today? And then it's got a bow detail at the back with a cutout on it. It's very nice, isn't it, Pollyanna? I'm really worried about her sizes not fitting her. And then for Alfie, another Cyrillus Paris. I don't know if I'm saying this right. I'm just going to show you the brand, the tag. Cyrillus Paris.
This is my one, Mummy.
Blue and white.
It's my one.
These ones are for Alfie.
Oh.
Blue and white striped dungarees, because he hasn't got a lot of clothes, has he?
Right.
He's got a lot of baby grows, but not a lot of clothes.
Mummy, bucket.
There's buttons on there. Yeah. And a little pocket, and look, pockets here as well.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think he's gonna like that? Pollyanna, this one's for you. Would you like to open it? For you. Little Mary. What are they? Shoes, new shoes. I'm gonna sneeze. So, some brown leather sandals. Yeah, let's show them. They're lovely, aren't they? Do you like them? Yeah? You want to wear them?
Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, we have Alfie and Pollyanna's first pair of sunglasses. Do you want to get your ones out and I'll get Alfie's out? So I did intend on getting the yellow for Alfie, for Pollyanna, but when they've come, they're the wrong sizes. The yellow are in 0 to 12 months and the blue are in 12 to 36 months. So again, I'm not sure if I've got to swap these sizes. I made a big boo-boo. Pollyanna's at that in-between stage. She's two and 4 months, but she's quite a big 2 and 4 months. She's very tall. But oh, look, Pollyanna, little Alfie's pair. These are Easy Peasy and another Paris brand. And they come with straps to keep them on your child's head. They literally just strap in there. Oh, Pollyanna, should we take the, oh no, we won't take the sticker off just in case we change them. They look so good. So, do you like all the bits that you got, Pollyanna?
I want Alfie ones.
You want Alfie's ones?
Yeah.
These ones are too small for you.
Oh, I want to try my ones.
Yeah, your ones are cool. They're blue like Mummy's chairs.
Huh?
I'd like you in the yellow ones, I think. We'll see. Mummy will see what she can do. They're so cute though. So that was everything on this little unboxing. I just thought I would do. That's everything. Yeah, we'll put them away for now. And Mummy will see. We've got a few things that we need to try on and see if they fit you. Good girl. Putting that away really well. Oh, that one goes in this box, doesn't it?
This donut.
Yeah.
This donut.
That's it.
This donut.
You hear Blue drinking.
Mama, help me.
Mummy help you? Yeah, of course.
That Mommy. I've got.
Yeah, that's it. And then the box goes, Mummy help you, and you can push it in. There we go, you push it in. Yay! And that's it. All done. Can you dance in them? Give Mummy a little dance like this.
No.
No. They're very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go and start spraying some things that I've got around the home. This is Rust-Oleum metallic in brilliant finish bright gold, and I used this at Halloween for my pumpkins. I have two of these they are in Alfie's room. They're from Pottery Barn and I absolutely love them. He obviously has a jungle themed room and they go really well, but I've ordered him a monkey lamp and it's gold, and a lot of the jungle things are gold, so I'm gonna see if I can spray these. I really hope it works because they're just so beautiful. I've got two of these, and then this I got from TK Maxx and the legs are black, but I want to spray the legs gold. You can take the legs off, so I'm gonna screwdriver the legs. Screwdriver, is that even how you say it? I'm gonna take the legs off and then spray them. It'll probably need 2 coats, but I'm gonna do that first, and then the elephants. I'm worried about the elephants. I think it'll be fine on this. So Pollyanna had this thing that was made from her auntie's as like a little fun thing for her to play with, but I could balance these on there and spray all around without missing a bit and touching them. This is the first coat and it's come really, really nicely. So there's just a few bits around the back which I can't get to, but that'll do. And then I think I'll do one more coat. I'm gonna let it dry for 30 minutes and then do another coat. Pollyanna's sad because I keep closing the door because I don't want them to smell it. Go on, get me again.
Go away.
Go away? What, are you wiping it off? Oh, I love these kisses. Oh, she got me. Give me another one. Oh, they're my favourite kisses ever.
Go away.
Oh no, I want to keep it.
No.
Please, can I keep it forever?
No.
Why?
Put it off.
Oh, I wanted to keep it forever. My sister just come and my niece and gave me a McDonald's, and I was so pleased because I never feed myself. I'm always, by the time I do Pollyanna's lunch and then feed Alfie, I very rarely make myself something, so that was so nice. Done the first spray of gold, what's it called, first base. Just put Alfie down to sleep. Pollyanna's playing in the living room, so I'm going to go out and do the second lot while she's entertained. It's been half an hour now, but they've come out really well. So Adam is back home now. He's had like 1 appointment a week, going to their garden, and so he's a mortgage advisor for those who don't know. He's been working the whole time during lockdown, which it's made it tough. But he's really good. He takes the kids out in the mornings for an hour walk, so I get an hour in the morning to myself, which is very much appreciated. So I'm just prepping some potatoes for dinner, and then it's about 5:30. Alfie's just woke up, Adam's up there with him now, and I am going to go and work out. I think my little statues are dry, but it says to leave them for 24 hours, so I'll leave them out there until it gets dark, and then I will take them inside, because when I picked them up earlier, it left a thumbprint, so I had to like spray on that a little bit more. But they've turned out really, really well. I'm so pleased with the elephants. Yes, just gonna get dinner done and then work out. I'm still doing results with Lucy. I have been now for, oh my god, I don't know, like 4, 8, 12, the whole of lockdown, and I started about 2 months before that. So I done Beachbody, which was I think an 8-week one, and then I started doing a Hit Harder, which was like a really high intensity one, but they were an hour long, and I think I'd done that for 2.5 weeks, and then I was like, they were quite slow as well, and they kind of put together different videos, different people, different workouts, and then made one big video. So to me, it wasn't as substantial. I didn't see a lot of change while I was doing it, and it was a whole hour, a lot of very slow warm-ups and cool downs. So they then uploaded a new summer tone, which I am now doing, and I am on almost week 4 of that. So I've started to see a difference, but I have like started to try to cut down on my crisps and goodies, which I have managed. Like last week I only had 1 every day, but this week's been bad. It's really hard. I think when you're in lockdown as well, you're just at home all day, you've got nothing to do but eat. So I'm gonna try not to be so hard on myself. I'm glad I'm working out. It makes me feel really good, especially if I've had like quite a stressful day. Working out does make me feel a little bit better. And then I come down for dinner, and the bedtime routine starts, and then I can well, no, I don't unwind. I then edit videos and work. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna peel these potatoes and go work out. Bedtime at last. That workout was so tough. It was a boxing one. We've been watching, oh my god, that was so close, Pollyanna. We've been watching White Lines and boxers in it. Yes, yes. So another day done and dusted. I'm now going to be working for the rest of the evening, editing a cleaning video, and yeah, as soon as these two are in bed anyway, that is. Hey! But the gold things that I sprayed come out really well. I've just moved them indoors, and I'm going to not touch them until tomorrow. But they look really great. Really, really good. What happened?
Mummy, pillow.
Pillow?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in here, isn't it?
Huh?
So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll pick this all back up another day. Happy Friday, everyone. I have just finished filming a sit-down video all about teething tips. Alfie is napping. He's so due to wake up anytime now. The weather is miserable, but I have some new bits that I'm going to show you from ASOS. This being one of them, and it's absolutely bloody beautiful. So I'm going to show you that when we go upstairs in a minute. This is the blow dry that was done on Tuesday. Still in. I've still been sleeping with it in a bun. I redid the front of my hair, and I just wish it was that little bit longer now. But yeah, it's still going strong. It's lasted Tuesday. So Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. It's lasted 3 nights. I'm probably going to wash it and then redo it tonight for the weekend, just because it has got a little bit greasy up on top, and I've used dry shampoo, but I won't get away with it for the whole weekend. I wish I was one of them people that could wash their hair once a week, but yeah, I'd rather it be nice for the weekend, although it's raining this weekend again. Pollyanna is with me now, and I think we're gonna have lunch. 1:10 and he's still sleeping. You know those days when you're waiting for them to wake up because you don't think it's gonna be a long one, and it ends up being a really, really long one, and you kind of don't know what to do with yourself. I had to respray the legs of the bench, which I've done just like round the back. So I've done that. I'm going to put them on. Really happy with how that came out. It just makes me want to spray everything now. I do want to spray these brackets again, but I don't know if I can. They were stainless steel silver and I sprayed them a copper colour. I was inspired by someone on Pinterest. Now I want gold, so someone let me know. Do you think I could just go over it? I don't know. And the antique mirror that's up in my bedroom, I'm considering spraying that gold and putting that above the sofa. There was two very big large prints there, but these two are going to move on to this wall here, and I want a really large mirror there, and that antique mirror up in my bedroom would be perfect, but it's silver. So someone recommended buying 2 different kinds of gold sprays and going in with maybe a sponge or a paintbrush and like going over the corners. So I think what I'll have to do is like take photos of each part of the mirror and try and recreate the antique look. Otherwise it will just look one colour and quite flat. And yeah, everyone who replied to me on Instagram, you were so helpful, because I was going to do it straight away without thinking, and you've stopped me, and I'm not going to rush it because it is a very lovely mirror and I would hate to ruin it. I'll show you that when I show you these items. It's now a few hours later. Alfie has just gone down for his second nap of the day and Pollyanna is playing in her bedroom, so I've snuck away. They're fed and watered and sleeping and content, and I thought I would show you a few things that I've got for myself on ASOS that have come this week, although the weather is not matching the items, if that makes sense. It's such a wet and miserable day and all these things are very floral and summery. Okay, so first of all, this. I am obsessed with this. This is something very kind of old-fashioned, Victorian-esque, milkmaid vibes, and I love it. The length on me, I am 5 foot, so it'd probably be a little bit shorter on everyone else. It has this lovely little slit just on one leg, but the detailing on this dress is incredible. It's such a thin kind of, it's not see-through though, but it's like that kind of, look at the stitch detailing in it that goes all over the fabric, and then this bit is that kind of, I can't think what it's called, but yeah, that kind of fabric, and then it's very square neck, and then the sleeves are, and the sleeves are kind of the same fabric as the skirt. They're hinched in a little bit to give a little bit of a frill, and it's a blue floral print all over. I absolutely love this. This was on ASOS, but wait for it, it's actually New Look. I could not believe it. I have not shopped on New Look since, well, I don't know, since I was like at university. So I was stunned by this. Next up we have another floral number. Now I'm all for florals at the moment, so expect to see lots of them this summer. I was a little bit unsure on this just because I didn't know if it was going to look a little bit frumpy, but I actually really loved it with some little brown sandals. I wore this last weekend, I think it was, for Adam's birthday, but the back is the main attraction. I don't know if you can see. It has a cutout back, like a triangle cutout back, and a bow detail just on here. Adam always does my bows and he's out at an appointment, so I hope I've done it okay. Oh, can you see? That really hurts my arm. But yeah, I really love this. It's cuffed at the bottom. Another one is this. Now I absolutely love it. I love how structured it is. So it kind of feels like you're wearing a bodice, but it's not. It's so soft, but all the darts and the waist where you can pull it in with the bow, it just really works well. It has those kind of sleeves again, and rather than a square neckline, it has a little sweetheart neckline. Tie detailing on the sleeves, and the skirt is kind of, oh, a pleated dream. It's so pretty, so gorgeous, and obviously the print as well. But yeah, the buttons, I wasn't expecting the buttons. Sometimes on ASOS they get you. Yeah, they come with like these kind of silvery diamond-esque buttons, which I wasn't sure about, but I think when it's actually on you don't notice the buttons at all, hence why I probably brought it and didn't even notice the buttons. It's only like when you're close up and put like doing them up that you notice. You just feel like you've made such an effort, and you absolutely haven't. You've just put on a piece of clothing. And then lastly we have this one. Now if you have a bigger bust you will not get it on. I went for my normal size, I got an 8 and I couldn't step into it, I had to put it over my head, and then as it got to here I had to really tug it down. So yeah, if you had bigger boobs than me, you'd probably have to size up, I reckon. But I like it, I think it's quite cute. It's got these kind of purple daisy inspired flowers all over it. Peplum hem at the bottom, needs a good iron. It's lined as well, so it's not see-through. And then again another square neckline. That seems to be my little thing at the moment. Now I can't show you because I can't figure it out. I think I'm gonna have to look at the image again, but I think it crisscrosses, so I've got some extra string here and on the other side, and I think it crisscrosses through the loopholes. But yeah, I think it's really pretty. Pollyanna! It's okay, just shake them, they're dry now so it won't stick to your hands as much. Alfie and Daddy. Alfie's got his sunglasses on, a bit wonky. Is it dizzy?
It's me.
It's me.
I'm back.
She's back.
And with Bernie.
Yeah, we've been to see Bernie. Aww. He's smelling to see where you've been. Why don't you tell him where you've been?
I'm happy boy.
Why are you saying sorry, Blue Boy?
Help me.
Why are you saying sorry to him? He's saying, where have you been, Pollyanna?
They love me.
He does love you.
I want to hit your out.
Okay. He loves you so much, doesn't he? So much.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, my baby.
Oh, my baby. When she comes in the house, she says, oh, Blue Boy, I missed you. How much do we love Blue? So much. Tickles. Hi, everyone. Hello. Oh, excuse me. So, going to be ending this week's vlog here. We had such a lovely day today. We went to the beach and we found such a lovely little cove, and we were just on our own. Nobody was sat around us. It was a bit away from the main beach. It was just so beautiful, and we were there all day. We got down there at like 10, and then we went over to a little town called Sandwich, which is near us, and they are doing takeaway pizzas, and we went and had them under this are they called like weeping willow trees, and Pollyanna was just playing, and then we went and got ice cream, and it was so nice. And now we're just in bed. It's like 10 o'clock, so it was a late night for the kids. I'm really hoping they're gonna have a lie-in tomorrow, but we will see. She's been waking up at 5 o'clock, which has just been a nightmare for me because I'm not good with early mornings.